E3 2021 is garbage this year. I didn't watch E3 2020 because it's just a glorified live stream with no audience, since obviously due to the Corona Chan lockdowns. And then you had E3 2021, which is just as bad and just as a glorified live stream. I mean, there's no real exciting new games. You have none but live service games such as Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers. You have, I mean, and you have another set of games that is just like another Skyrim. Oh, and there's going to be another Skyrim game, just a Skyrim port for the Xbox, due to the fact that Skyrim has a 10th anniversary this year. It's been 10 years since Skyrim originally launched for the Xbox 360. I don't remember, but seriously, even Rockstar Games, even Take-Two Interactive, is not presenting any video games, just diversity and inclusiveness. Because they don't need to create new games anymore. They got their Skyrim, known as GTA 5. They don't need to produce any real content for GTA 5 anymore, because they rolling in cash through microtransactions, which is really, I don't know what to say, but seriously, this focus on live service games is BS. I mean, what exciting games we have featured for E3? Will Nintendo actually save E3, or it's just going to be another lackluster experience, and they're just holding off all the real games after E3? I mean, E3 is already down the tube because yet last year, or was it in 2019, they basically doxed everyone who actually attended the conference. I mean, seriously, I would want to visit E3 in person one day, but with the crap that's going on in California, I have no desire to. I have no desire to. And at this point, I think there won't be any more E3s next year or ever, because they realize instead of doing a better job and having these glorified live streams, they're just as fake, they're just as boring, and really, they're garbage. I mean, seriously, lots of people, instead of watching E3, they're still playing video games. They're still playing video games. Like me, I've been actually playing recently Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis, and it's a worthy successor, even though it shares the same name of Phantasy Star Online 2, but it's more of a direct sequel to Phantasy Star Online 2. Basically, Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis is a sequel to the original Phantasy Star Online 2. They're two separate games, but in one continuum. Phantasy Star Online 2 has... Why am I talking about Phantasy Star Online 2? I'm supposed to be talking about E3. Yeah, E3. Yeah, E3 is crap. Thankfully, I didn't bother watching, and really, I have little to no interest in these virtual meetings or conferences, because virtual is a buzzword for glorified live stream. They're not as fun, they're not as exciting, and seriously, if they will at least provide PC playable demos for these games, I would have been accepting these conferences. But for most of these games for last year and for this year, they haven't provided demos. So E3 really blew it, big time. That's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching.